Hi, chat. Hello, hello, hello. It is hot and humid, and I am uncomfortable, but we're still here, ladies, gentlemen, programs, users, and gentlefolk. We got the fans running in the arcade today, because boy, is it warm. Hi. Yeah, I know. It looks like I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt. Technically I am, but this is linen, and it breathes well. As you can see the wife beater underneath. Hi. How y'all doing? Hope you're well. It's a toasty one today. Not overly happy. Let's just put it that way. I do fine with heat. I don't do well with humidity, and today it is both. It is hot and humid. It's kind of gross. It's a little gross, and the UV index is stupidly high too. But anyway, verse 3 part 2, Pax Dei. Interesting little beast. I kind of got caught up in a couple of things this morning because I did, after it patched over and the servers came back up, I did jump in for a little bit, just to sort of check some things out, see what was going on. But what I'd like to touch on is some of the changes for verse 3 part 2 in Pax Dei. This is just a minor content update. The continuation of the patchback at the end of June, start of July, which was verse 3 part 1. So the changes that they're adding in to enhance things, number one, we've got a new journal. They've made massive changes and overhauls to UI, including the journal, so recipes are more effectively, like, it just displays things a little more effectively and smoothly, makes it a little bit cleaner. The plot window and item tool tips have been cleaned up, so it really does sort of, it adds a little extra finesse to things. We now, if you're just coming into an area for the very first time, you're just spawning into the game, we now have storage at a Petra Day. So we do not actually have to have our plot down. We don't have to have like anything down. We can just throw stuff into storage. We don't have to build our own storage right off the hop. So we're adding personal storage at the Petra Day to complete the crafters already implemented with the previous patch. Each Petra Day will have its own storage, serving as a private storage space for each player. Each Petra Day storage unit starts with 20 slots and can be expanded up to a maximum of 80 slots with grace offerings. You use the grace that you accumulate in Pax Day to then increase the storage at the Petra Day for yourself, player. New sky, new lights. We're making visual updates to what we call the cosmos. For example, you'll be able to see new biome atmospherics and color grading. There will also be a new multi-layered cloud system. Already checked it out a little bit. We're going to check it out further today. It is beautiful. We're also improving the lighting in previously overly dark areas such as caves, forests, and building interiors. So it seems like they've done some work with like light refraction and things like that. So again, it's an overall quality pass on things and just sort of increasing the overall visual presence of the game. There is a new notification system. There are various bug fixes, premium status experience. As outlined in our recent blog post, all early access players already benefit from the premium status, and this hasn't changed. What's new with this update is that these premium bonuses are now explicitly visible and active in game, allowing you to clearly see and feel the advantages while playing. These include plus 50% grace from daily login, plus 50% grace from gold offerings, plus 50% XP on all activities. The XP rates themselves remain unchanged as the original early access progression was already balanced with premium status in mind. However, we've taken this opportunity to increase the grace bonuses, so you'll notice a tangible improvement in grace income after the patch. And a little note to this, as with all things during early access, these values may evolve based on feedback and gameplay data. Not out of the ordinary, not unexpected. So these are the actual the actual changes. So under UI, we have improved the notifications UI, new notification system, added player inventories at Pax Dei. Players now get an icon update notifying them they received a new redeeming key. Added button prompt to HUD to allow access to the Miracles menu. When XP is gained, a new progression bar is shown on screen. Added search bar to the building menu recipes. Thank God. That is kind of a big deal as far as I'm concerned. Icons preview is now shown when hovering over items construction menu. Whew. Fixed some issues where text was offset or cut off. Fixed an issue that prevented item icons from displaying on the market stall. Fixed an issue where the Miracle Radial menu button referring to the Grace menu was not interactable with the left mouse button. Fixed an issue where plot outlines were not displayed correctly after having multiple plots joined together. Fixed an issue where the E split key in the the /E split key in the split stack window was non-functional when using a keyboard. Fixed an issue where chat settings would become unresponsive if the player tried to access them from the general chat. So we've got a couple of things for current market. Added a public sell permission. So apparently if you have a market stall, you can now officially set public sell permission so another player could come along and utilize your stall to sell their items. You, as the owner of the stall, do get a cut, I do believe. When sell orders are canceled from market stalls other than the owner, the items from the canceled sell order are added to the owner's redeeming queue. Removed search length limit for market orders. Fixed an issue where no rarity and tier are shown in the list view from the items listed for sale in a market stall. So when sell orders are canceled from market stalls other than the owner, the items from the canceled sell order are added to the owner's. That doesn't, listen, I understand that English is not necessarily the first language for the individuals at Mainframe Games, but that translation is terrible. World modified the placement of clay so that users can encounter it more frequently. Good, because building, you use a lot of clay. Fixed a slight misalignment of water in the northeastern part of Inisgalia. Fixed graphical issues with foggy weather in dark interior locations. Crafters and furnishings can no longer be placed in the air, thank God. Repositioned rubble assets. See, there's a whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff too. There's a couple of crash items, not major, but anyway, neither here nor there. Let's jump into it. As for how long we're gonna be in Pax Day today, I don't know. We'll see. I would like to get the roof framing onto the building and get that done, but we'll see how that goes. We will see how this goes. Yeah. How is everybody? How's your Wednesday so far? It's the middle of the week, and I am officially about 4 weeks out from moving. I do want to let everybody know that if you want to help out with me being able to get the move done efficiently, throwing down a subscriber, gifting subscriptions, helping out with bits or tips. That is actually, believe it or not, the best way possible to help out with the move that is upcoming. I need to buy stuff like totes to be able to pack my stuff. I haven't even started packing because I need to be able to buy the totes first. To do that, that's going to run me about $150 just to be able to buy the totes. I've still got to be able to rent the van, fuel, stuff like that. So even though I'm moving across town, I'm not moving 2 computers and 4 monitors and a desk and all of this stuff in a car, or my roommate's car and my partner's car. It's not happening. It's my current roommate, that is. Like, you're not doing it with 2 cars. It's not happening. And I still have large item stuff that I need to move out of a storage unit that my roommate and I currently have together. Like I've got a 150-pound heavy bag and stand. I've got large power tools. Oh, wait, what? Like I've got a table saw. I've got a crosscut saw. I've got a scroll saw. I've got a great big huge band saw, power sanders, right? Like all of this stuff, like full woodworking workshop kind of thing, kind of stuff going on. So, you know, let's just say that the move is gonna take some definite work. It's not gonna be. I would definitely say that this is much better. All right, let's see. Who do we currently have on? Nope. Looks like I'm it. All right, that's fine. No worries. Whoa, wait, what? What do I have that's doing? I'm like, well, I don't have anything new in there. Why would it, you know? I don't know. Anyway, let's, I'm just checking the lighting in. Okay, no, the interior lighting is definitely, oh yeah, that is greatly improved. Also, if Nuts Life gets his backside in here, I might be able to do some work with him and get the storage that he wanted in the top of the shop there, the top of the blacksmith. We might be able to get him set up with something if it so pleases him. All right, so I've still got a bit of work to do, as you guys can see. I didn't realize glazed tile is a thing now. I can put down a glazed tile floor, which is kind of dope. Realize that was the thing. The one thing a complaint that I actually have with this is I feel like the plot sizes are too small. I 100% legitimately feel like the plot sizes in this game are too small. Okay, I need to get 2 double doors up here. As you can see, I got the walls in place. I feel like I definitely still got to do some work. I need more, whoa. Okay, so the problem I'm having, I want to keep these in place because the rough timber actually looks really good with the limestone. So we come out here and we have a look. That rough timber with the limestone construction looks pretty Middle Ages accurate. Like, that looks clean. Okay, it looks like we're about to see the morning light, but I have a question. Does it bother anybody that the sun comes up in the east, the moon the moon and the sun don't really like move a whole lot? Like, it doesn't, does that, like, the sun seems to come up and go down in the same spot. It's like it does this weird little thing over here. Just does this weird little arc. But it's going from like north to south. But just, you know, behind the mountains. Or is it just me that bothers? Because, I mean, listen, accuracy is one of those things. It's kind of like, I'm gonna do the thing, like, do the thing. Do it right, you know? I feel like doing the granite here might have been, should have done the granite there, but yeah. I just wanted I like the look of the granite. So even though the granite does not support more weight, which by the way, it should, 100% absolutely should support more weight. Doesn't. Yeah, I'm gonna throw planks in there. Extra stuff. No, okay. All of this. Okay. I don't need the skinning knife right now. What I do need is a whole metric buttload more of. I need more limestone. So we're going for a limestone trip here. That kind of bug, by the way. I want it to go from there all the way up to there properly, but it won't. So, do we have? There's a wrought iron pickaxe. I already have a wrought iron pickaxe. That's not the problem. What I need is a wrought iron axe. Do not happen to. Nope. No wrought iron. But Nuts Life has been very busy, very active with the blacksmithing. My blacksmithing is shit. No, you listen, Nuts Life. Nuts Life, don't start with me. My blacksmithing is shit. You've got the skills in that. I've got the carpentry skills. You've got the blacksmithing skills. Wrought iron axe, wrought iron chopping axe, if we have one available. I haven't found one yet. By the way, I'm going to show you my storage method for the storehouse because I've almost got the upper floor completed, but I need to go out and collect more limestone and such first. Stairs are complete. I am going to, if possible, iron nails and iron hinges. As many as we can make. If I can find iron while I'm out too, I'll make sure. And then I'll get this filled up with all amount of storage for clan storage. That being said though, I can now, because of the carpentry skills being what they are, I can now build this, as you can see, 3 down on the bottom, 4 there, right? So these are the decorated and these are the simple. Simple go on the bottom, decorated and decorated. I can build this in the blacksmith shop in the upper. So I can build it like that now over in the blacksmith shop. I'm gonna jump that for a second so I can. So if we go up here, I can do that upstairs here. Just iron nails and iron hinges. So I can start pumping out like, and so, Nuts Life, do you still want the upper area up here for your personal store, like for your personal storage, yes or no? Like I'll properly build racks up here like I do in the, like I have in the storehouse, but this would be for your personal storage. You still all right with that? Trust me, the new method that I figured out works way better. You can get stuff in there a lot tighter. It's a lot tighter. It's tighter. Tight like a toiga. All right, we're gonna head out because I need a lot more limestone. I'm open to negotiate for places. Hey, whoa, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I've gotta look at this. Sorry, I had to. The update was just some visual stuff. The UI has changed. So as you can see, like they changed like the text on stuff. We've got an updated journal, so now we can search for specific things like ingredients and skills. A lot of it was like just visual skybox stuff. All right, we're gonna head out and forge a path forward here. Oh, I should sit down, but because my lower back, but the problem is my sciatic nerve is bothering me right now on the left side. If I sit down, it will impinge my movement, to which I'm not really looking forward to. You know, I don't want my movement getting kind of freaking, you know what I mean. Not really sure what I mean. I think they broke their thing, but oh, I'm not even, damn it. Wasn't even looking for clay. I need clay, chat. Not only do we need limestone, but I need more clay. Lots of clay. All the clay I can get. I've got to start reorganizing things too. While we're out, I'm going to keep my eyes open for some clay along the way, because I'm going to need a couple more stacks of that, because I got to start making clay shingles for roof. So we're just, I know where I'm going to farm the, I know where I'm headed to farm up my, my limestone. We're heading back into the same zone that we were in yesterday. So yeah, it's the updates, it's nothing major. This is actually fairly minor. It's just minor content. They just added in like new animated, like new dynamic skybox, like stuff, bearded iris. Just sort of change where some of the spawn zones are for certain things. Some UI UX items. It's kind of crazy how you see some of these areas that people have built up. They're quite beautiful, but they're also like, listen, that's excessive. Like, why do you need 4 in all of the kilns? Like, you honestly, you really, and now to be fair, that is also on mainframe games. You just notice the additional bar on the hotbar? Oh, you mean for the durability bar on the bottom? You mean that where it shows the durability for the items? That's always been there. Well, yeah, but mass production, here's the thing though. Again, anything in the Middle Ages was not mass produced. There was no such thing as mass production. I just noticed an additional bar on the hotbar. What, you mean down here? This stuff has always been there. Yeah, this stuff has always been there. This stuff, like, and this is depends on what you've got equipped. This has always been here. And then the durability information has always been there too. It's just, okay, so all they did, so again, that just shows the level of the item. Now, those little pips, all they did was just changed how it was viewed. That's all. Again, that was actually kind of a minor little thing. Maybe it just makes it easier for people to understand. But I always knew, like, my sword was only a tier 2. I knew that it was not top tier, that it was only a tier 2 sword. Right? So no! Jesus. Jesus. Mining, wood cutting. Let's grab the forage. Yeah, we're gonna waste a little bit here on the forage. The only reason I'm doing that is because I'm collecting clay. Damn. One hit, almost freaking... almost half a stack from 4 little bits. That's not bad. That's all right. Oh, I see Caster Labs is going to give me a freaking problem again today. I'm already getting bopped out of my own chat and reconnected, so that's great. Awesome. Love it. Doo-doo. Also, the other thing I'm noticing right now is that the shadows coming through trees and everything is actually a little bit better defined too. Oh, great! There's a dire wolf over there. That's fantastic. Also like the bigger numbers on the consumables. What's effed all over? What do you mean? What's F? I mean, other than the internet and the universe is imploding because of this little table shit. Looks like somebody spawn camped a child and waited until they turned 18 to exploit their ass. The hell is going on? What is this world we're living in? Seriously. What the hell is this world we're in? And by the way, I'm not a, listen, if you don't know what's going on, then y'all need to do, you need to spend a little bit more time and look online. It's fucking weird. There's a situation with a rising internet star who got their start online. And pretty sure that they were exploited as a child. That started in OnlyFans. And she says, thanks to everyone who started pre-ordering back in 2018. She would have been fucking 11 years old. What fucking world are we living in? This person made $1 million on OnlyFans in 3 goddamn hours. And literally started posting content at 12:01. 1 minute. No, 2018. This girl is 18 years old, literally started posting at 12:01, a minute into her turning 18 on OnlyFans, and made $1 million in 3 hours. And she had the balls to post a video thanking everyone who's been pre-ordering, who's been waiting since 2018. That means she was 11 years old. What the fuck is this world we live in? It's disgusting. But the thing is, though, here's the thing. She's referring to her fans since 2018 as they pre-ordered. That's disgusting. What is, seriously, we are so cooked. She's 18. 18 is legal. She can post whatever content she wants online at the age of 18. Here's the thing, because it's legal, I mean, I'm not agreeing with it. It makes it fucking weird. They're not pedos because she didn't post anything pre-18 years old. But she had some weird little like rap thing when she was like 11, 12 years old. And no, she's referring to people who have been following her since 2018 as pre-ordered. They pre-ordered. If they've been following her on social media, not on OnlyFans. She hasn't been on OnlyFans since 2018. She only just started that on August 3rd, 1 minute into her 18th birthday. She herself refers to the people who have been following her on social media platforms as having pre-ordered. What in the hell is this world? Oh, no, absolutely. Like, there's something wrong with her. Absolutely. There has to be. Like, that's not normal behavior. Normal, well-adjusted people don't talk like that. That's what I mean. Trust me, spend some time online. Look at it. It's fucking weird. My brain just went like, bro, I have a 19-year-old daughter and an almost 17-year-old daughter. Hell no. Not a flippin' chance would I be okay with any of this. There are better ways to make money. Well, no. But the thing is, though, is I'm not saying anything about Twitch. All I'm saying is spend some time online. And by online, I don't mean going to OnlyFans, by the way. I mean go and watch this weird fucking twisted blow up. There are two crates full of charcoal. Full. Trust me, we do not need charcoal. Lots of it. There's lots. 2 full crates. And the other thing too is it comes back to the mentality, the mentality that this person has is that, you know, she keeps spouting off about how she's rich, right? And they broke a record, the youngest account, and yada yada, like proud of it, first of all, which is fucking weird. But that money is the only thing. Money is the secret to all success. But money isn't the secret to success. Money has never been the secret to success. Money is not what actually makes you rich. We've been sold that as a lie. But money doesn't actually make you rich. Regardless of what people try to tell you, money is not what actually makes you rich. And if you chase cash to make you happy, you've already lost the game of life, as far as I'm concerned. You've already lost the game of life. You're chasing cash to make you happy. Cash can make you less stressed, but cash is not going to make you happy. Yeah, but here's the thing though, is it's not anxiety to pay your bills. You're not chasing cash. Yeah, it's funny how many people just seem to think that, you know, I'll be honest, I'd rather be happy riding the bus than be miserable riding in a fucking Ferrari. Yep. Full stop. I would much rather be happy riding the bus than miserable sitting in a goddamn Ferrari. And for whatever reason, saying that messes people's heads up. I have no need for a Ferrari. Even if I had the money to buy one, I still wouldn't. Why? I would rather buy a Nissan Sentra brand new, own it outright, pay the insurance, something that's reasonable, easy to maintain, inexpensive, right? Have a reasonable sized home, not some lavish goddamn. Listen, I have zero to freaking, you know, prove to anybody. Like, why in the hell would I want all this jumbo ass stuff that isn't going to make me happy? In fact, if anything, it's going to be more expensive for upkeep. And that's not me being a cheap ass. That's me being reasonable and intelligent about the purchase of things. It's like, having a 5,000 square foot home isn't going to make me happy. In fact, it's going to make me miserable. Do you know how long it would take to clean a place that big? Or keep it clean? Also, why in the hell would I pay anybody to keep my place clean if I can do it myself? That's the other question. Like, because I've heard that argument. Well, just pay somebody to clean your place. Why? Why? Are your fucking arms and legs broken? Are you too busy to sweep your own goddamn kitchen floor? In that case, why not just get a Roomba, right? I don't know. Man, the world is so fucking weird. I just logged into a couple of things today really quick, not expecting to see a bunch of weird shit, then saw a bunch of weird shit. My brain went, I fucking checked out. I was like, I'm already dealing with the heat. What the hell? What is this world? What is this timeline I'm in? What happened? I know that capitalism is in its death throes, but Jesus. I didn't think capitalism was going to go out like this. This is crazy. Wild. It's freaking wild. By the way, the new clouds, the volumetric clouds, look really nice. So much. Wait, where in the hell did my
No, listen,
no, you listen.
listen, Linda. Listen.
Where did my freaking buff go? When I move into a new zone, does it remove the buff on you? It better not. That's fucking horse shit. That's got to be fixed. Where in the hell is the buff that I had on me for the foraging? It should still be on me. End state capitalism. We're actually in what they're referring to as end state capitalism. We are watching the death of capitalism. Because people want more and people want better. Capitalism ain't giving it to the majority. And that's the problem. Capitalism has shown itself to be a broken system. It's not functional. I don't know if being alive right now is such a great thing. The next 12 to 15 years are going to be absolute bullshit. The next 12 to 15 years are going to be horrible. It's going to be this weird fucking twisted dystopian bullshit. Now, most of us have got a front row seat. Whether we want that front row seat or not, it's really not an option, I don't think, at this point. We're just along for the ride. We're here and we're along for the ride. Cobra Lily. Interesting. Okay, you know what? I'm going to grab one of these or a couple. I don't know. Hey, aren't I supposed to? It's a carnivorous plant? Sounds horrifying. Chat. Basically, a Venus flytrap, huh? Pitcher plant. Flint? Don't. Not a whole lot of clay down here right now. What is this? Rosehip. We can make rosehip tea. Good. It'd be nice if we could like rebuild this. That would be very interesting, yeah. Anyway, yeah, the new skybox is nice. The dynamic, like the you know, the clouds. Again, it was a minor, everything today was just like minor content stuff, nothing added in. All minor. All right, let's get all of this stuff out of the way. Sand down there, that there. We're gonna get rid of that. By the way, I am not keeping the stupidness that is the citrine and everything, because frankly, we don't really have a purpose for it at the moment. Right. So I am not getting... So I wasted the grace on the buff, and the buff is no longer functional. That's something they need to fix that. If I'm transitioning between zones, that buff should still be functional. It shouldn't vanish because I transition from one zone to another. I used the grace. It's supposed to be operational for an hour. I crossed into another zone. And all of a sudden it's not there. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, you do what you gotta do there, Nuts Life. It's all good, don't worry. A flint. Don't need the flint though. Anyway, yeah. Well, yeah, food's kind of important, you know? Listen. Get the yayo. All the yayo. Chat, if you're just joining us, welcome on in. It is Wednesday. It is hot as a mother trucker in here right now. But we are still live because, you know, this is what we do. We come in all hot and sweaty. We're grumpy. You guys are entertained. It is what it is. You know, it's kind of it's definitely a thing. As for, I don't know how long we're going to be in Pax Dei today, but I mean, it seems to be pretty stable and solid performance-wise. So that's... I'm kind of pissed about the grace bonus that I cast 20 minutes ago, and I should still have 40 minutes, and it doesn't even show up. Kind of pissed about that. I don't like a system that isn't functional and causes me to waste things. And as I was saying yesterday, you know, I really want this game to... I want this game to succeed, and I want Mainframe Games to succeed with it, but I don't think this is ready for the big time yet. I honestly and legitimately do not think that it's ready. There's way too much missing from it. It needs so much more going for it than it has. There's hardly any back-end lore. There's no purpose to being here. Even a game, and we were talking about this yesterday, even a game like EVE Online, which is 90% player-driven from the economy and the story, still has lore, still has questing, still has background. This game doesn't have that. This game doesn't have any of that. It lacks a certain level of depth in the game world does not feel lived, which honestly for a game like this, you know, it honestly, it kind of hurts it. And like I said, I am the first one. I am willing to be critical of games that I want to see succeed, games that I enjoy. I can still be critical without being a shitty human at it. I'm not gonna like go, it's terrible, don't buy it. No. It requires a certain level of depth. Like the Inquisitors and the Zebians, there's a tiny little bit of lore, but functionally they don't really serve a purpose other than they're just placeholders in the game. Why are they there? Who are they? What's their history? What's their background? Right? We don't have roving patrols of them. Right? Well, and that's the other thing too, right? Exactly. You need to know what you're getting. You need to know what you get into. Absolutely. Right? Like this is all sort of that, you know, the background stuff that needs to be in a game world for the game world to actually feel persistent and lived in, that will draw people to it and draw interest from the people who play it. Like even a game, here's the crazy part. Even a game like Minecraft has a certain level of lore, has a progression system. The progression system exists. 90% of what is done in Minecraft is created by the player, but there is still a background to it. It's not a blank template. This unfortunately feels like a blank template. That's what I have the problem. Even Minecraft feels lived in. Right? There are villages with NPC villagers that you can trade with. They don't speak or anything. You don't pick up quests from them, but they're there. But they're also functional. We don't have that. Like, blank slate is... Yeah, to get coin and level, yeah. But the thing is, though, is even the leveling, your character itself doesn't level. You know what I mean? But for instance, say there was like some rare, hard to find stuff that you can only find in one specific cave, right? You can only find it in one cave, and I'm on an adventure to that cave. And, you know, the idea is that we, I don't even know what the hell just happened. That we, the player base, generate the stories and the quests and everything else. So here's the question I posed to you. I'm going into one of these dungeon areas, whatever, right? And it's difficult to clear. It's hard to get into. I know a way to get into it. I know how to clear it, right? So I have that knowledge base. I have the gear to do it. There is a crafter who requires material from said location, but they're not combat ready to go in there. They're like, hey, I hear you're going this way. Can you grab this for me? I'll pay. The real question is, why would I? If I have the same crafting skill, why would I go for someone else to get the crafting skill, right? When I could just get it for myself and do it myself. Why? The coin isn't that important. It's not like there's a scarcity. It's not like it's rare or difficult. Like it's difficult for others to get, but it's not difficult for me to get. So why would I get it for someone else when I could just get it for myself, right? Nails and hinges. Like, and that's the thing, right? Like, Nuts Life, I can do iron nails and iron hinges myself if we have the iron. I can do all of that myself. But Nuts Life is a far more competent blacksmith. He is a member of the guild, right? So it's like when he's got the time, if I ask him, hey, if we've got the material, could you maybe like do up some hinges, like iron hinges and iron nail for me so I can do some crates? Right? Why would I? Now, if you're working with a group, say you've got a clan, right? You're building a town, that answers the why, right? Because then it becomes a community thing. But why would a solo adventurer or even somebody who's just working with another person and they're working together, why would they, when between the two of them, they could probably accomplish the same thing with less, like on their own without having to, worry about. So again, it comes back to the fundamental of the why. Give me a why. Give me a reason. And this is actually the basis of pretty much any online game. There needs to be a why. There needs to be a how. There needs to be a what. And there needs to be, like, you have to have that sense of purpose. Problem with Pax Dei that I see currently in its current state is, number one, it needs 2 to 3 more years. It needs more time to cook. It's not ready. From a technical standpoint, from a visual standpoint, from a background standpoint, it is just a blank slate. And again, even a blank slate game like Minecraft has background to it. It has a why. It has a reason. Pax Dei doesn't have it. You're giving us a blank slate, a sandbox MMO, massively multiplayer online game. Not an RPG, but the crazy part is it has RPG leveling, but they don't like the tone of RPG. But yet you give us leveling. You give us all of this leveling stuff, which makes it an RPG. It is an MMORPG without any background. It's just a blank slate. Yeah, and this is exactly it. As an early access title, I think it's great. And personally, I love this game. And again, I want Mainframe to succeed, but I don't see it happening. I don't see the monetization working. I don't see people dropping 45, 50, 60 bucks for this game, getting their first month with, 1 or 2 plots, right, with the purchase of the game, and then keeping up a subscription. I don't see it happening. There's nothing here to grab people and keep them in it. Not long-term, not the kind of people that you want to pay for a subscription. Like, here's the thing. When this goes live, I'll play it, but I won't be paying for it. I won't be paying a subscription. The act of owning a piece of property in of itself is not enough to entice me. The bonus race and everything in XP is not enough to entice me to pay for it. It just isn't. There's not enough to it for me to justify. There isn't enough value prospect for me to justify spending money on it. Right? Like, well, they are going subscription, but the subscription is for your plots of land. $6.99 a month gets you 1 plot, gives you 1 plot token per month. $8.99 gives you 2 plot tokens or $10.99, something like that, gives you 2 plot tokens per month. $18.99 gives you 4 plot tokens per month. Or here's the thing. You don't have to use all 4 of the plot tokens. Say you spend 20 bucks. You spend the $18.99 to get 4 plot tokens. You can spend that once and get 4 months with a single plot, because those plot tokens can also be used to renew your plot in game. So you could spend $20, which, by the way, would actually be a value prospect, right? You think about it. You spend 20 bucks and you get that single plot for 4 months, plus your 1 month of premium with the bonuses to your XP and everything. But it's not enough of a value prospect. And I agree. I think the plots are goddamn small. I think the plots need to be larger. They're not big enough. And they need to get rid of that tiny weird freaking overlap where you get this weird rectangle in between 4 plots coming together, that right there has to be one of the most obnoxious things I've ever seen in a video. Is this iron? Means that'll be 10 and 10. I don't need regular stone. I was kind of hoping. Right? But these are all things that can be rectified. These are things that can be fixed. That's my point. And honestly, I feel like this is all stuff that should actually be considered before this game even goes live. But as we were discussing yesterday, as is with all things, they have investors that want to return. Right? It's not like this is privately funded. They have a publisher, they have investors. The investors will want their money back. The investors want a return on them. Number one, I think game development is not something that should be classified as an investment. If you're looking to put in money into game development, you should not be doing it looking for a 100%, 200%, 500%, or 1,000% return on your investment. If you're working game development like that, thinking that it should be, you know, it's part of a greater plan to make you boku bucks, then you're doing it wrong. That's all I can say. I like that bar that comes up for the combat points, by the way. If I want to have to buy land in a virtual game to build my shit on, I'll just go on site, right? Yeah, you might as well do second. Seriously. Might as well. At least then there you get to see some virtual tatas too. You can open yourself a freaking virtual strip club, right? Like, open a virtual strip club in Second Life. Absolutely, right? Might as well. Get to see some TNA and spend money. Honestly, you'd be better off investing that money into model railroading. True story. Build a miniature world that you are 100% in control of. You can physically move stuff around with your hands. You know. You can play God, but in real time. We're talking about what? I don't know. I don't do wine. I can't. Wine gives me migraines, dude. Red more so than anything. Might be getting 1 or possibly 2 vintage laptops in the near future, dude. You're going. Listen, I love the tinker. I do love the tinker aspect you got going on with the vintage stuff. Yeah, I'm looking at. I need like 10 or 11 of these 10 or 11 of these. Oh, hey. These totes, possibly more. I don't know. At $11 a pop and about $200 to rent a van. So I'm not moving in 3 weeks' time with my roommate's car and my partner's car, because I'll tell you, the stand for my 150-pound heavy bag is not being moved in a car. The bag can be moved because I can lay it down in the back seat of a car. The stand is not. And neither of these cars have roof racks. So, and even still, this thing is heavy as a motherfucker. The stand itself is 200 goddamn pounds. Neither one most likely works, but they are the same model. I might be able to mix and match parts. Nice. Whoa. Wait, what? Pick one. Merlot, I guess. Get Scott a She's the Boss cooking apron. No, if you're gonna get me a cooking apron, get one that says "Get the fuck out of my kitchen." I'm still gonna keep cooking. If I'm cooking, get the fuck out of my kitchen. Legit. My kitchen, get out. There's none of this she's the boss. There's none of this she's the boss stuff. That's not happening. Will and I actually, we work together on things, which is very nice. Very nice change. By the way, I do like the lighting changes. Kind of wish, though, that some of this is a bit better. Yeah, this month is going to be a little weird. I still haven't, here's the thing. I haven't even started packing yet. I've got 3 weeks. Three and a bit weeks. I haven't even started packing for the move. I've got nothing to pack into. I can't get boxes for free. Because places around here, just all their boxes get shredded and put through a baler. Nobody, Walmart doesn't even keep boxes. Nobody keeps their cardboard anymore. It's all, they off it all. Laptop hails from 1990, 640K mem, 20. Okay, whoa. That's not a laptop. That's a murder weapon. That's a murder weapon. That's not a laptop. That's a murder weapon. Okay? Let's be clear. That's a murder weapon. Play? Play. Okay. Put the play in there. It's less than 6 pounds with the battery. You're not inspiring me with a whole lot of confidence, you know. I'm not inspired at the moment, okay? That's lime mortar. Less than 6 pounds, he said. $2K American pesos. Well, I mean, we've definitely come a long way. Think what you can get for $2K American pesos in computer equipment these days. I am gonna be like pretty blunt about the whole move thing coming up. Once the move is underway, I'm probably gonna be offline for about a week while I get things situated and moved in and unpacked and set up. So it's possibly going to be about a week. Honestly, that's the thing that makes me the most nervous. Because here's the thing, for every single day that I have away from stream, it takes 3 days to recover. 3 to 5 days. Which also affects my ability to make money and earn. That's why I get stressed out about taking time off, and this is why I don't take a lot of time off. I do my usual weekends, but generally I don't take a lot of time off. Because every day off, like I said, 3 to 5 days to recover from one single stream off. But that affects me financially. Immediately affects me financially. So while my brain understands I need to take the time to do what I need to do the move and get things set up, my brain is also freaking the fuck out. Because taking that time affects my capacity to earn. Anyway, we're moving the desk down because my freaking bottom of my feet are killing me. That's why, honestly, I really do truly appreciate anybody who's helped over the last little bit. It does it does take some of that stress load off thing. It doesn't immediately remove it, but okay. I'm gonna take that. I'm still pissed about losing 10 grace for a buff that didn't do squat. It was active all of 10 minutes. I crossed the border and then it vanished. Right. So no. Okay. Well, my armor doesn't need work, but... Oh, right. I can't fix my wrought iron pickaxe because we don't have a, weapon, full weaponsmith bench. We have an armorer workbench, but we don't have a full weaponsmith. Oh. Oh. Anyway, we're gonna move. I'm gonna move a couple of things here. Carpenter's workbench, log workbench, chopping. All of you are coming with me. Yeah. Can fix it in the stone building behind you. There's a better bench there. Is there? Interesting. I did not know that. Thanks, John. Appreciate it. Let's go. Yeah, Nuts Life, just give me a second. I'll see if I can figure out where we can build that for you. Okay. Can fix in the stone building behind. So, you mean this one? This stone building? Is this one you're talking about? Smith workbench. Okay, so my iron chopping. Oh, the lifetime for my iron chopping axe is done. That's why. Okay. Oh, that fucking sucks. Oof. The weaponsmith bench. All right, so my iron chopping axe is on its last legs. When it's gone, it's gone. She's done. I've got to fill the. Why is that still on private? That's supposed to be on clan. Clan. Yes. Okay, those. Furnace part? Oh. Basic weapons. Okay, how? Wait. It doesn't show up for me. Might not show up for me. There's basic weaponsmithing, but I need a basic word, basic alchemy. It won't be there. That's for stuff like furniture. So maybe. Oh. Interesting. All right, let's go into the journal here real quick. Weapon parts, weapons belt, basic weapons workbench, basic weapons smithing. Do we need more copper and tin? Not that I'm aware of. No, not currently. Because, I mean, for the most part, we're kind of up into, we're kind of up into the wrought iron stuff. Let's see. All right, interesting. How? Let's see if I can figure out how here, chat. Okay, required skill, weaponsmithing, difficulty, level 21. It's weaponsmithing tool. Weaponsmithing tools, fine wood beam, fine wood plank. And it's through blacksmithing. Oh. Steel anvil head. Weaponsmith bench. So, weaponsmithing tools. Your weaponsmithing needs to be at least level 21, I do believe. And you would make that actually at the basic weaponsmith bench. So basic weaponsmith bench, the weaponsmithing tool would actually, tools would be made here. It'll be either there or the forge. Those would be. That would be my guess. All right, so I've offloaded everything. I'm gonna go looking for a little bit of iron. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me check to see if I have. Nope, no impure iron. What about just iron? Oh. All right. No impure or no just good old traditional iron. What about pure iron? All right, I've pulled all of that out too. Okay, that's fair. Check if I've got any. Tin. No, copper. Steel. Oh, iron. Okay, oh, that's that. Tin ingot, bronze. No, silver. Oh, that's definitely not gonna. Silver. Nope. Iron ore. Impure. Bronze. I have 180 iron nails. I've bought so yeah. All right, let's see. Do I need to iron? I need really? I am too short. Rough glass. Of course I'm I'm trying to do iron hinges so I can make containers to hold on to stuff. I'll just put that in. I'll throw that in there. What is this? This the no, that is copper. Not copper. That sure. We have one with just iron ore. That is okay. I'm slowly moving things into crates to slowly move the stuff out of here that we don't need, because this building is the next one to get upgraded. But I need to start moving stuff out of here to kind of get it. Tin, grab copper, grab two, all the bar. That's copper. That there. Okay. And two feel like copper and tin go together. Call me crazy. You know, I just kind of feel like copper and tin go together. What else do I have my? Okay, the rest of this is already pre-done, so I pre-done. Steel. 1 second. Companies should not be cold calling people in apartment building. Listen. Here's the thing. The phone just rang, the home line, asking for my roommate, and then asked for the missus, which there is none. They're trying to sell swimming pools. We live in a fucking 3-story apartment building. It's a rental. Do you really think you're going to sell us a swimming pool? And I'm moving. I'm moving in like 3-ish weeks. 3 and a bit. Yeah, we're going to buy a fucking swimming pool. Get the fuck out of here. Do not ever cold call. This is why you don't cold call, and this is what pisses people off. Even if this was a house and it was a rental, there's no way my roommate would be putting in a goddamn swimming pool. Do not cold call freaking people's homes. That is the shadiest fucking thing. Hold on. I want to check something here. Oh, they also, so here's the other thing too. They also sell water softeners, high performance drinking water systems, and water filtration systems. Know your fucking audience. You can't sell that shit. People who live in rental units cannot install this stuff. Clean, iron-free water. Water without chlorine or odor. Purified. We can't. Double filtration from survival. Gotta fucking filter the water. You don't filter the water will kill you. You don't just drink spring water right from the spring. If it's not if you do not create your own source of active charcoal and actually boil and filter the water, chlorinated water is regular here. They shock the water systems with chlorine. Tap water has chlorine in it. Tap water also has fluoride in it. Not saying that's great, but it does. All right. So anyway, it's just like, if you're trying to sell people stuff, know your freaking audience, know the people that you're calling. Like, look at the address. Are they like the decorated chests, or are they the stand? Because I can put them, if you want to bring them up and just dump them into one of these chests up here, by all means. It's infuriating. It makes no sense. That's all. I legitimately find it infuriating. So let's get to work. Think. It is so infuriating. Oh! Ow, my freaking ankles. My sprinkles. Chat. My sprinkles. Easier to just feel. The act of cold calling has got to be one of the most obnoxious business practices on the fucking planet, full stop. It really is. It's like, can you not? Oh, okay. So that's... All right, so it's super frustrating. It's honestly, it's one of those like, know who the hell you're calling. Like seriously, know who you're calling. Is the missus. Oh, what the fuck? What kind of bullshit are you fucking pulling here? Dumbasses. Jackass. Hello, Nuts Life, I see you. That looks pretty good. I'm just crusty, okay? I'm crusty because, you know, moving soon and I've got a lot of shit to do in a very short amount of time. Kind of stressed out about that. And this stupid ass little broken piece where I'm like, you can't build anything. Not right. Yeah. No, right on this. What the fuck? Like, there's no plot there. These four, there should be no stupid little thing in here. Fix it, mainframe. Wrought iron tools, thank you. Okay, hold on. To your 3 o'clock. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, okay. Chopping at. Thank you so very much, Nuts Life. All right. That chopping axe, sure. Oh my God, that's. Oh. Okay, first of all, Nuts Life. How are you starting to like sort of the visual aesthetic of things? Is this starting to feel a little bit more along the lines of what we were hoping for? You still happy with the visuals here? You like this? Are you like, nah, fuck it. This is all garbage. Tear it down. You like? All right. More permanent? I like it. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. I want it to feel more permanent. That was kind of the intention. Grab the plank, maybe. Kind of neat. That. Okay. Yeah, I've already started putting crates up into the upper level here. Whew. All right, appreciate that, Nuts Life. I've got, actually, you know what? I feel like might as well just start throwing these crates in where I can. When I can. Yeah, I'm legit. I'm at that point where I'm kind of stressed out about the move and taking the time, and I got a lot of things to do in a very short amount of time, and regular iron hinges and iron nails. Yes, please. That's the plan. And okay. Okay, well, we're slowly but surely we're getting things super. Oh, holy crap! How are you, brother? Been a hot second. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. Yeah, I know you've got a chest over here with some like spare stuff in it, like parts. No, I mean, listen, it's all good. AFK, real life has to come first. Like I'm getting ready here sometime soon to move in with my partner in crime. And you know, there's a lot going on there with that. I'm gonna all of that down here under the stairs. All right, thanks. We're slowly finally getting things built here. That is okay. So I want take the planks. Okay, great. Think. I'm just gonna. Okay. Whiskey Throttle Games. Well, he's been back and forth in here. But yeah, I've seen Whiskey. Keeps popping his head back in. It's good to see him back on Twitch and back in doing his thing. And all I ever want to see is people succeed. Of course I remember the guy. Of course I remember. Do you take me for some kind of pleb? Jeez. Jeez. Hi. I don't want to be hearing any goddamn freaking little Jawa bastard in here. Well, I mean, yeah, like there were a lot of us that came out of the True Ultimate Gamers stuff pretty clean. That is a lot of freaking beam, by the way. Look at all of this in here. Oh, crap. Yeah, I mean, that was the thing. The early days of Twitch were definitely a lot different than they are now. The early days of Twitch were definitely something. Okay, so we used to be able to place this stuff on Windows, but now apparently we can't. So that bothers me. Damn it. All right. Well, that's not gonna work, but that's fine. We're gonna go back over here. We're gonna do this. That is going. Okay. Can I? All right. The decorated does not actually provide any better support, though, does it? I mean, it looks nice, but I don't think it doesn't really do anything, though, does it? It looks ornate AF. Downstairs chests in the smithy are clean. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Nuts Life. Appreciate the hell out of you, man. Thank you so much for putting in the that hard ass work with the blacksmithing, dude. Oh my God. Jesus. Okay, that's definitely a lot nicer. I was not expecting it to be this clean, by the way. But man, that is something. Look at this. So, Super, what have you been up to lately, man? What have you been keeping yourself busy with? $50 nails for a single hinge makes me seem like an amateur. I mean, that's the crazy part, right? Like, oh, not want to fall into the rock. Shh. Nope, that's not far enough down. Damn it. That is, oh, that's better. Okay. Mother trucker. Oop. Beams. Dad's got to go make more beams, chat. It's okay. Play, been back on Twitch since it. Why? Whoa. Okay. Why were you banned? What were you doing that you shouldn't have been doing? It's very easy to play within the rules and not get banned on Twitch, sir. So what the hell were you doing that you got yourself banned? You played fuck around and find out, didn't you? So the real question is, what were you fucking around with? And what did you do to find out? Who'd you piss off? The F-bomb? You got reported for dropping an F-bomb. I say the word fucking here at least 35 times a day. At least, minimum, 35 times a day. There is nowhere in the rules saying that we cannot use swear words. And if somebody is that fucking soft on this platform, well then they can fuck off. They can find a fire and they can fuck right off. That's right, I said it. If you don't like horse language, you're in the wrong fucking house. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the other thing too. Get the fuck off the internet. Full stop. If you're that soft, get the fuck off the internet. You are in the wrong fucking house. You know, we need some cloudy ass nights. This night sky, too unrealistic. And also, I don't like the fact that the moon doesn't move. So I did another account to see how to put the freaking page on, and they found out no buts. No, yeah, because it's classified as evasion. Oh, I won't. Nah, that's something I definitely won't do. Nobody is gonna listen. Here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. Number one, nobody wants to see me in a Speedo. Number two, y'all don't pay me enough to wear a goddamn Speedo. Maybe when I'm making 10, 15K a month off of Twitch, maybe you'll get a Speedo stream, but not before that point. You know what? I'm going to set the bar high. I want to be earning $15,000 a month clear a month before y'all get to see me in a goddamn Speedo. Full stop. You guys can make that happen. You guys get to see me in a goddamn banana hammock. Otherwise, wrong answer. Nope. You're never seeing me in a banana hammock until we hit that goal. We hit that goal, you get to see me in a banana hammock. Otherwise, hell no. You get nothing. In fact, you get less than nothing. As in 15K after taxes. That's my take home a month after taxes. That means I need to be making about 21K a month. No, after taxes is not. No, after taxes is not after. Here's the thing. Twitch takes their cut before taxes. Twitch takes their cut off the top. Hell, if I was able to make that kind of money, you guys could get a hot tub stream. But it would actually be me sitting in a hot tub enjoying a cold drink Like, not doing anything crazy. Literally just sitting in a hot tub, enjoying a nice, good, warm soak. So the arthritis in my legs and my hips doesn't murder me. Also helps relax the sciatic nerve in my lower back. No, 15. My take home my take home has to be 15K after the taxes. You got to understand, you're factoring in what Twitch already takes there because Twitch takes 50%. My pool party will be nailed on the wall. Oh, your pool is going to be you do realize you actually have to be in the pool. You can't nail it to the wall, man. You can't nail the pool to the wall. You have to be in the pool. There has to be water in the pool also, by the way. It's the other thing. There has to be water in the pool. Yeah, a month. A month. Yes. Y'all want to see me dressed like that? You'll get a kiddie pool then. I mean, listen. All I need is, here's the thing. The funny thing is, all I need is 2 years of doing that. 2 years of that consistently. Two years. That's it. All I ever need. 2 years. 2 years of just that consistent. You know what? The funny thing is, though, is I'm not really surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised after almost 10 years of doing this that I'm not partnered. I'm not. It's not that I refused. I've never hit the numbers needed to actually hit partner or even apply for partner, for one. Number two, in a lot of cases, because I don't suck dick and I won't kiss ass, I'm not really what people classify as brand friendly. I won't suck anybody's dick for a paycheck. I won't. I won't turn tricks for a paycheck, right? I've never, ever, at any point in the last 10 years, had the numbers to be able to get partner. That's fine. Even, here's the thing. The funny thing is, we could be sitting here with 1,000 viewers right now, and even if Twitch offered me partner, I'd turn them down. I would turn them down. I'm monetized as it is, so why would I need partner? Partner's the thing, that check mark doesn't give me anything extra. There is nothing about that check mark that makes it worthwhile. Nothing. There is no reason to get that check. Zero. As an affiliate, I will earn just as much with 1,000 viewers as somebody who is partnered with 1,000 viewers. That check mark is nothing at this point. It has zero value. There's no purpose to it. It used to be that if you had the check mark, that you would actually earn more. You don't earn more now. Partners and affiliates earn the same amount, regardless of subs or ad revenue. We all get the exact same cut. The only difference is partners have a check mark, affiliates do not. There is nothing special about being a partner. So it's like, even if they offered it to me, I would turn it down because, again, it serves no purpose. I'm not earning anything extra. There is no extra bonus to having the check mark. So it just doesn't make any sense to have it, right? And it's crazy. People lose their freaking minds over it, though, right? Like, why am I not... It's a clan... I bet you anything it's because I'm not on my own freaking plot. Hold on. Let's test this. Exactly what it was. Perfect. To be honest, green side. What do you mean green side pays more? Oh. I looked at that and I'll be honest, like there was a time I contemplated. It's the Wild West and I want nothing to do with it. It's so there aren't enough rules. They're just it's as much. Here's the thing, as much as I need to earn money to be able to pay my bills, going to a platform that is run by a gambling conglomerate and that's where their ad revenue comes from, I want nothing to do with. It's just, it's like, that's the thing, is it's like Kick, unfortunately, it comes down to ethics. And there is a massive lack of morals and ethics over on the Kick platform that I want nothing to do with. While I am concerned about the my bottom line and earning a dollar, there are certain things I'm not willing to do to earn that dollar. And here's the thing, that Wild West that Kick has going for them right now is going to come crashing down to an end very soon. Just like it did for Twitch, because regulations. The regulations exist to protect minors online. It just hasn't hit them yet. But it will. And when it does, it's going to come down. Exactly. Regulations are coming, whether anybody wants to admit to it or not. I'll stick with Twitch and YouTube. I will stick with Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, but the thing is, though, is their rule enforcement is fucking terrible, dude. There are people over there that should not even have a platform. Full stop. There are people on that platform that should not be allowed on any platform. Because they are disgusting human beings. And they are the worst of the worst. And it's just, it's super disturbing too. It's very, I don't know how best to describe it over there. It's fucking weird, man. They're banning people for showing too much skin. And here's the thing, though, is according to their rules, what is too much skin? An echo chamber? I guess you could call it an echo chamber of sorts. Yeah, I suppose. Guess that's pretty accurate. Because she doesn't need to. She's got OnlyFans. Like, come on. We know the deal. We know the score with Amaranth. You can't have been on the internet in the last 15 years and not know who the hell Amaranth is, right? Yeah, I know Nutty is. And honestly, I found that very surprising. Considering the quality of his content and how he's really about helping people. My issue is, though, again, you know, why is my chat not showing up? What the okay, so YouTube, if you guys were trying to chat and you haven't... I was wondering why there was nothing showing up in the chat window on Twitch. Freaking. It better show up now. That's all I can say. Have you, okay, so here's a question. Are you over there right now? Interesting. Okay, so you're saying that they pay more. How so? See, my issue, here's my issue. And hear me out. This is my issue. Oh, I appreciate, okay, deliveries, okay. My issue is that they're attached to gambling. That is actually my major freaking problem. Yeah, but they're backed by gambling sites. And their advertising for a very long time was gambling-related advertising. You can't tell me that they just got rid of, like, the companies that were backing them. Really? Chat, would you be opposed to me looking at, like, investigating this? Be honest. Would you be opposed to me investigating this? I only say that because, you know, listen, I've got bills to pay. If they've cleaned themselves up and they're going legit with this, then, you know, I don't have any reason to be angry or upset about it. Well, okay, you know what? Like, that's true. They've been, I guess, because they are kind of, okay, hi, Nuts Life. They are sponsored by, or they do have their own F1 team, don't they? Yes, hi, Nuts Life. They've got a poker casino. Oh. Yeah, but okay, so here's my question. I'm gonna have to do some deep dives personally, but what wow, I've not used nearly as much as I thought I did. Crap. Okay, I've got to, you're like deliveries to the crate. I appreciate that, Nuts Life. I will check that out momentarily. I'm just trying to get I'm trying to get my stuff all sorted here. I'm trying to get the bracing in, actually, is really trying to. I don't know, like, I'm torn. I'll be honest, I'm torn. So against that platform for so long, but for good reason, that it's like how do you go from and it's again, I had, like, I know that there was valid reason to be torn about creating content over there. Why do you think Twitch retaliated? We can't multi-stream on it, but last year, well, I'm multi-streaming right now. I'm streaming to both YouTube and to Twitch. I'm on both platforms. That's way too. Sheesh, that's huge. Okay, that's a little bit. Wait, you're not. But here's the thing is, that doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? Did you? Okay, here's the thing though. A lot of people, the reason that, okay, so here's the thing, and this is as much as I understand it. Part of the problem, it's not that you can't stream multi-stream onto Kick. It's they don't want you having combined chat. Oh, that's easy. You don't have anything on your panels. That's easy. Shit, that's easy sauce. I don't have anything about YouTube on my Twitch panels either. I mentioned YouTube in passing conversation, but I don't have it. Do we have? If we've got a moderator available, can somebody give Super Mario a permit, or DM it to me in Discord for that matter? Okay, that seems to be pretty decent. There we go. Yeah, just send it to me through Discord. That's probably the easiest way. All right, that looks pretty good. Alrighty. That is not the one I wanted. No. I want decorated. I need decorated. There we go. Decorated short. Like, here's the thing. I'm kind of anti-establishment, but I also understand I've got bills to pay, and much as I don't necessarily like being part of the corporate grind machine, to understand that I kind of have to be because all right, wooden beams. Wow, we are. I didn't realize I was literally just leaving wooden beams all over the place. Wooden beam. 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 I love that this stuff just like randomly pops into places, by the way. I love that. It's like, hey, I see you on the wooden beams there, you know. All right. One moment. All right, chat. I am back. Sorry about that. Just gonna throw that up for a couple of minutes because I decided I need to stop, grab myself a bit of a snack, which, by the way, is natural pressed corn chip and spicy salsa. Ooh, that's wow, that's got something. Good Lord, that's spicy. It's quite a pretty view, by the way. I don't know. What do you guys think, chat? I like it. I think the Storehouse is going to be great. I love the fact that my roommate's dog is currently in my room begging. You can't have people food. You just got over pancreatitis. All right. Dog's got this very disappointed look on her face. All right, there we go. Okay, nice. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Ooh, that looks so good. That looks finished. That's what I'm looking for. That's what Dad was looking for. That's what Dad was looking for. Oh. God, don't you fall off of there. You stay up there, you son of a bitch. Gotta get ourselves through some of this here, you know. All right, there we go. Okay. Okay, chat. There you go. See? See how that goes? Oh, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, easy does it. Into the water. Oh. By the way, the diving board there. See, all two-sider ever wanted in this was a diving board. Now the diving board is returned. Happens to be that you're gonna have to jump off the edge of the, you know, the upper level there. All right, two-sider. Look, you now dive in. See, Slider, you can dive in. Okay, are you happy? Are you happy now, sir? Dude, you're leaving a puddle of drool on my carpet. You know why? You spent 2 nights over at the vet. Pancreatitis. You can't have human food. Doctor orders. Man, why are dogs so dumb for food? You can beg all you want. I can't share my snacky with you. Your owner just spent $1,700 because, and I'm not the one sending you back to the vet. Poison with freaking human ass food, that's on him. I want no part of it, dog. Gone to the dog. Well, I mean, she's sitting here trying to beg for my nachos, I have queso, all natural corn chips. And she's sitting here begging. This dog a week ago was in the vet for 2 nights overnight with pancreatitis. Could have killed her. Vet's orders are, dog can't have human food. Human food is not good for the dog. You should never feed your animals human food. It is not actually good for them, nor is it properly made for them. All gone. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I have this thing where I don't like having the camera up while I'm eating. I mean, I get it. Most dogs will sit there and beg for food. I understand that. And most dogs are kind of suckers for the punishment, right? But it's like, dude, I am not feeding. I'm not going to go against the vet's orders to give the dog a snack. My roommate does it. That's his dog. He's the one who has to spend the money for the vet bill. That's not my problem. But I refuse. I will not be part of it. Okay, so we've got that, right? Now for the fun part. Oh, whoa. Excuse me, sir. Boy. All right. Woo. Rosette wouldn't, I mean, that looks cool. Small triangle. So my issue rate. Roof support limestone, huh? Need lime mortar and lime. Okay. Oh. That's enough. Oh, no. There we go. That'll work. Okay, fine. Throw all of that. I'm going to take lime mortar. I'm going to take limestone. Yeah. Balanced. Carefully. Like, don't get me wrong. Dogs are pretty cute when they beg, but it's one of those, like, poisoning my roommate's dog, right? Not happy. Why in the... Okay, wait. Why in the fuck? This is all well supported, so why in the hell? Come on, man. That makes no sense to me, by the way. They desperately need to fix this construction system. Because the construction system, honestly, structurally does not make any damn sense. It does not make any sense. No sense. What? Place. Okay. You know what? Do the same thing there. Only we're kind of missing something, but don't worry about that. Don't worry about the half missing. Don't worry. We'll figure this corner thing out in a bit, okay? Figure the corner thing out in a bit. Oh, we'll see how this works. If it doesn't work, oh, I don't know what to say there. Other than, fuck. Figured out 5 years. Listen, sir. I'd say I'm doing pretty damn good here, all right? 5 years. You start with me, Toast. I'll come for you. I'll come for you. I don't know where you are exactly, but I'll come for you. Don't test Dad. You dare test Dad. Dad will come for you. Next 5 years, he says. What the hell? Boy ain't right. I tell you, boy ain't right. 2 business hours. Okay, that's a little bit better. Thank you. I appreciate that. 2 business hours. Hi, Texas Post. Right. So let's. I go. What do I need to build stuff? Let's go all the way up here. Roof piece, please. Well, that's wooden beam. I need straw. Okay, let's go grab our straw, shall we? So let's go grab some straw, chat. That's definitely not it. That's the one. There we go. All the straw. Got beams, we got straw. Let's make some thatch roof, okay? I should actually. Ooh. I just realized I need to add beams. Take that. All right, we got all kinds of beam. Do this. Excuse, sir. Thing. That's so difficult. Ugh. It's like get up there. I ain't got time for your shit right now, Sunshine. Jeez, get up there, Sonny Jim. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Here we go. Okay. Got a couple of community members that play this. Why do you find it surprising? You seem oddly surprised by this. No, nuts life is just because life in of itself is nuts. I kind of thought that was self-explanatory, but, you know, I suppose I'm wrong. I mean, wouldn't be the first time I've been wrong in my life. Surely won't be the last. Ah, there we go. Need more wooden beam. Okay. More beams! I mean, straw is not really going to be a problem. There we go. More beams. By the way, I mean, eating nuts your whole day just makes you a squirrel, and I mean that might be great for squirrels, but I can't see that being great for like human beings. I think that'd be terrible. Damn it. Okay, that did not work out the way I wanted it to. Right. Okay, no. looks like crap too. God damn it, Bobby. Why does that look like crap? Okay, well, that's gonna work the way I wanted it to. Ah. Holy crap on a cracker. Wait, what the frack? Oh, come on. Please tell me that this is not how... That is exactly how we have to do it to get it to work properly. Okay, well. That's how we've got a layer. That looks like ass. Oh, come on. No. No, 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 no. Oh. There's gotta be a better way to do this. Better way to do this. I don't know how yet, but we're going to figure it out. Just like that. Oh! Damn it. All right. Well, that wasn't totally unexpected. That was not totally unexpected, chat. Aha! See? Yoink! End cap, that is... Oh, no, that is definitely... That. You're wondering why there's a corner out of this is because I'm building a parapet, okay? Just trust me on this. Let's see how this looks from the outside. Okay. All right. Okay. Looks all right. So I just got to get this corner finished up then. I've got to get lights into this too, by the way, because that's the downside. There's no lighting in this. Currently, no light. We need lights. we'll take care of that momentarily here. Speaking of which, what do I need to make? Need for that wood beam, copper ingot, wax, and okay. So the wooden beam and the plank is not a problem. Let's go find some copper ingot. I know we've got some here somewhere. Copper. Copper. Okay, we'll grab that. I will go grab some beeswax because I know where I have some beeswax stored right now. Folks, if you're just joining us, welcome on in. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Nuts Life has been kind enough to leave us with a bunch of stuff to sort of forage through and oh, yep, private. That's all. This is all Nuts Life's private stuff. Not too worried about that, honestly, but he's. Oh, is that? That's sand. I thought that was clay. If it was clay, I was just gonna move it. The stuff for food, some of the stuff for food needs to get moved. Oh, okay. So much stuff to get moved, though. There is so much. Oh, wow, that's all limestone, so I'm going to take that. Okay. And the lime mortar with me. Thank you. Okay. Plenty of... That's... Oh, that's... Okay, that's clay. Oh, my inventory's... Of course. We're going to throw that back in there. I'm going to... Okay, let's... go dump off a bunch of stuff here, like the limestone. Okie dokie. So yeah, that's okay. That's actually looking pretty good. I do need to get the roof line finished off a little bit better, but that's definitely looking a lot better. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna throw the limestone in where it needs to go. Right. Limestone into there. Thank you. Not running out of limestone anytime soon, that's for damn sure. Lime mortar, yep. That. Sand, and I've got, is that all? Yeah, that's all sand, okay. Thought that, no, that's much clay. Still got a bit of clay yet too, so that's good. All right, we come down here. Oh, I don't have the plank. Okay, let's go grab our planks. That's definitely not it. Planks. There we go. I need at least 4 of those cartwheel chandeliers. Should have enough of them. Okay. Craft 6. We're gonna craft all 6 because we need the light, okay? Can't have a building and not have lighting in it. Can't see what the hell is going on. Kinda SOL, you know what I mean? Especially with a ceiling this high. Oh, furniture. Wait, what? Okay, why would it do that? But it... Wait, what the frack? It'll do the end one, but it... Any flippin' sense. Up. Okay, I think this should be okay. That should be... That took care of all 6. That took care of all 6. All right. Okay, so it's got lights. That should be enough for when it gets darkish. I mean, we could possibly be blinded by light, but, you know. See how that goes. Let's Life has been very busy, by the way. Decorated. All right, we'll take simple as well. Nails, iron nails. All right, let's stuff. Building's definitely looking a lot more finished now. With the exception, I still have to finish the tower slot, the tower part of it. But everything in due time, right? Okay. Check chest. Okay. All right. Now, that's lumber, beams, plank. I don't have the resin. No, I have that stuff. Let's say that should resin charcoal. There we go. Okay. Gems, minerals, okay, metal, smithy, leather, carpentry, filament, cloth, extract. I was kind of, or I would love one that just showed sand, but it doesn't. So I guess that goes under minerals. Yeah, I guess minerals would be the best way of putting it. beams into that one. Actually, hold on. Take that. We're gonna put more beams into that one. This one's gonna be plank. I'll move the clay afterwards. Okay. Okay. Sand. Sand. Want sand out of there. Sand. Actually, technically. Can't. All right. Well, we're gonna because we're gonna do this. All right, that goes to planks. All right, now we're getting somewhere, chat. Now we're starting to get somewhere. All right, I'm going to take all of that. We're going to that there. Lime mortar, as far as I'm concerned, falls under the category of mineral, just like glass or the sand does. Woo! That. That into there. Okay. Plan. Plan. Okay. All of this stone gets moved out from there. Put this one. Chad, how are you? Hope you're well. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Oh. Okay, now we're starting to get some semblance of things going on here. These ones at the bottom are just kind of like weirdly odd, like odd overflow-ish. The one thing I do find kind of weird, though, is that it's like... There we go. Nothing in that. Okay. That's got the heartwood. That's got sand in it, which... That's all heartwood for now. Yep, that's the heartwood. Okay, planks, thank you. Come with me, you go up. Alright. Ash. That doesn't work. Never mind. That's... They will split that. That way I know which is which. I mean, I can tell, but I'd rather just have it a little bit better demarcation on that. All right. So far, so good. I really, honestly, okay, so I still need to fix that up yet. What do I have here that I can pull out right now this second? Not much, honestly. Okay, I guess really what it boils down to, let's grab that. Plank. It's nice to finally be able to, here's the thing you guys have to understand. I could spend hours just crafting, crates and organizing. Like full stop, totally do that. I'm gonna craft all 13 of these. Need them anyways. Might as well. May as well, right? May as well just do all of the things that we need to have things done. And it, right. Okay, well, that is all of that. So that's actually kind of a bonus. Ah, fudge. That is a simple chest. I want that. All right, the one thing I kind of wish though is that we had like a first-person build camera. That would make this shit a lot easier. You might what, nuts life, sit around and eat nuts all day? Are you a squirrel? Our fucking squirrel? Like, what am I missing out on? I'm trying to get these kind of stacked on top of each other in a fashion that makes some sense, but it's not necessarily making sense.
Listen.
I found, yes, I found the supplies. I did. I found the supplies, bro. I'm on it. Relax, sir. Oh. You know what? I don't care about the... Normally the spacing thing would bother me, but right now I don't care. I don't care about the spacing. Don't. All right. Spacing. Doesn't. I'm going to slide. Okay. By the way, don't. I'm just Hi, Zool. All right, Super Mario. Cheers, man. I need to move that. That's for planks. Okay, need the planks one. Beams, planks. Got it. Okay, good. Where's the one for the clay? What? Wait. Whoa. Really? I don't have plank. I have everything but the. Don't ask, chat. Don't ask. It is quite possible I'm actually losing my marbles. Very possible. In fact, it is almost certain that I am losing my marbles. Okay, so this system should make sense. The bottom one is your basic wooden beam. The top one is the higher end fine wood beam, right? Does that make sense? The upper is the higher end. Low end, high end. Right? Make sense? Good. Glad we had this conversation. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being here, folks. All right, so the carpentry stuff has been moved, as you can see here under, I figured the carpentry stuff, this would actually probably be the best place for it. We've got all of our smithing. I can put I can put that back in here. That anymore. Okay, I need that. Those are gems. Lime. For now. Just for now. Alright, that I'm gonna put back here. Now. No, that doesn't. Put that back into there. Okay. Okay, the new cloud is nice. Need a better day-night cycle, though. You can be mad at me for saying that all you want, too. It doesn't really actually bother me. It's true. We need a better day-night cycle. Need a more realistic day-night cycle. I.e., the sun needs to go across the sky the way that it should actually go across the sky. Get my drift? Are you feeling me, folks? I feel like this was easier a while back, like for me to do this. That's clay. Okay, clay can come with me. Beam. Clay, yeah, clay all comes with me. Okay. This comes with me. Leave my iron broadsword here. Put my spear pickaxe. Knife. Moment. Okay. That's the plan for the food stuff. Yeah, plan. Okay. I love, I've got like two private chests. Everything else is all like, everything else that I keep putting up and building is purely clan. Go upstairs. Planks. Oh, planks. All the planks go into there. Oh, wait. Nope. Fuck. Wrong one. You. Remember, the lower one is for the lower end planks. I forgot my own freaking management system. 100% forgot my own management system, chat. You know, I'm special like that. Okay. It's all plank. That's plank. Beam. Beam. Lots of tier 2 beam, by the way. Oh my goodness. That's a couple of bricks, and by the way, that makes me a couple bricks short of the load. Play. Play. All right, throw that into there. Thank you. All right, that's play. Perfect. Resin. Throw the resin and that little bit of charcoal there. Here. Okay, there we go. All right. It is not perfect, but it's getting there. It's slowly but surely we're getting there. I've still got to get the tower side of it done. Also, I do need to add a little bit of an edge to the roof piece, because that's it's looking a little weird, man. Storehouse is getting there. Storehouse definitely, it's definitely a lot further along than I was expecting to get it today, but it is definitely in a much better place now. It's got the roof on it. It's got some lights. I'll get this corner all kind of fleshed out, figured out. I kind of want to see. Here's the thing: is I kind of want to do it as like tower, right? That makes sense. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. Yep, we'll see how that goes. And you know what? There's still how much? You know, we got listen. Nuts Life. Look at all the charcoal. Nuts Life. We don't need charcoal. Look at the 2 crates. These things are filled with charcoal. I'm gonna put more. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna put more crates down here to fill with charcoal. That's all that's gonna be. This is just gonna be charcoal. That's all that's gonna be down there. That's gonna be charcoal. Grab that. Let me grab that and that. And I need some planks. Let me grab that. There. to, where's, there. No shortage of charcoal. I would say that is plenty of charcoal. I mean, I could possibly be wrong too, and not be a lot of charcoal. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw that in there though. We'll go and take the rest of it. We'll go put it upstairs, back in the storage hall as this thing is getting built. Put that in there. That in, no, that comes to me. Thank you. That goes back in. There. Okay. Done. Okay. So, one last thing I want to do. We're gonna go and quickly do a thing. I have a new X. As such, I must X something a quest. Before we do this, forage. Sure, why not? Let's. If you burn me on this, I'm gonna be pissed. Looks like a badger over there. Yep, that is a badger. And there it is. Nice. Heartwood, sapwood, wow. Holy crap. All right, that works. Don't need to cut many of those down. That's a winning solution. And I'm gonna go running over here. We're gonna cut another one of these things down because these oak trees are kind of baller. The oak trees are balling. I am fucking melting, bro. Heartwood, sapwood, heartwood, sapwood. Damn. All right, wrought iron axe. Definitely the way to go. Literally, the amount of firewood I'm going to be able to bring back with this wrought iron axe is redonkulous. Okay, let's see what it does on this the old beach trip. I got real worried. I thought the game just about dumped. I thought the game dumped on me. I was like, oh, come on, man. Really, don't do it. Don't do it, man. Wow, that is a lot. A lot of sap. By the way, my wood cutting is already maxed out, so apparently I spent a lot of time so far in this game as a lumberjack. Wasn't expecting to get resin, but you know, the resin is needed. Okay, Nuts Life has done some fantastic work with the wrought iron chopping axe here. Good work, sir. Good work. Appreciate it. It's definitely going to make getting lumber specifically for charcoal a lot easier. You know what? Not a surprise. Mind you, it is defying gravity, so that is a bit of a surprise. I don't really need more. It was just one of those, I wanted to test the axe out, right? I wasn't purposely coming out to get more heartwood. It was just one of those. I wanted to test out the axe. Man, that's like cutting through a hot. It's like a hot knife through butter. Love it. It's great. Of course, I love that. Inventory's full. No kidding. Wow. That did not take long. All right. Well, let's go fill some stuff up for Nuts Life to be able to keep making all of the charcoal that his little heart desires. By the way, the charcoal that you make with heartwood you really don't get a whole lot more. And it's not like it's an improved charcoal either, is it? At least I don't, for some reason, I just don't feel like it is. Well, no, I know, but we've got, like, because we've got the larger kiln that we can make. But that allows you to burn heartwood to create charcoal, which never really made a whole lot of sense to me. Like, why would you use the higher end wood to make, like, charcoal, right? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so Nuts Life, as you can see, these chests here are for the, like, for actual, like, the sapwood. I try to keep these filled for doing charcoal, but I try to keep those filled with sapwood, but of late I think I've kind of failed on that. Okay, there we go. I didn't really feel like I needed the heartwood. I was testing out the axe. I wanted to just see how much I could get. Well, and that was the thing, right? Like, I think you get 50 instead of 25 with heart. Yeah, I think exactly. You just get more with the heartwood. I mean, honestly, that does kind of make sense, but woo. Fairfax, hello. Hope you're having a good day. Anyway, there's 4 crates here to fill. Like, 2 of these are pretty well filled. The charcoal, the other 2 are empty now. Yeah, you get more. I think you get more for less. I think it's the way it works out, right? Something like that. You're farming oak trees, get a lot of sapwood and heartwood. Use both if you really need to crank out charcoal fast. The only downside is we don't have the larger kilns built. We've got five of the small ones. Also, something else I realized, and I didn't even notice this until just today. Space is a issue. Glazed tiles, clay, charcoal, sand. I didn't even know this was a thing. Apparently, we've got glazed tile, which means I could do glazed tile floor. By the way, for the record, cool as a motherfucker. Cool AF. All right. So for those of you who are just joining, we're gonna wrap things up, but I feel like we need to have a quick little look at what we got going on here. So currently in the midst of building a fairly traditional storehouse. This one is going to have sort of a tower on the back end, back corner here, that as you can see, I've got it laid out, but I haven't got it completely figured out yet. So see how that goes. But the upper floor is going to be mainly for storage. The lower floor is already set for the carpentry benches and everything. Double door on the top. This is more predominantly where you would actually see a hoist. So there would have been like an old wooden style pulley system with the ropes to winch stuff up from the waterfront and from the lower level up to the upper level for storage. And yeah, the limestone really does kind of add to it, as does the really nice ornate looking woodwork. That looks good. Then we've got our, as you can see, we've got our forging and smithing area. We actually have a smithing shop here with, you know, fletching table, armorer's bench, you know, all of the good stuff. Nutslife, did you just take the material? By the way, Nutslife, when you were making the wrought iron axe, did you just take the material to the place behind us and make the axes? Hi, Nutslife. Yeah, as you can see, Nutslife is busy. I don't know why he was jumping, but he was jumping. This little beauty here. This is the tailoring and leatherworking shop. Got all your goodies in here for tailoring and leatherworking. Couple of storage chests, which fixed up. This one also has an upstairs. This one has a separate upstairs. Now, my partner Zool has already claimed this space as hers. This is her private space. Just as the upstairs here, which, by the way, I do need to fix the storage methodology up here for Nutslife, which is going to take a little bit of work. This is Nutslife space in the top of the shop. He's the blacksmith anyway, so it kind of made sense that I had to wait for smelting. This little space here was kind of the first shack that was built for the basic storage as we got things built. We've got a couple of tanning racks over here. This is going to be the tavern. I need to get the walls finished up, but I need to Zool. So she's got some stuff that I can't move out of the way because it's hers and it's locked. So just like her private chests up here, which she'll be able to move into her own personal space. So this is a tavern, so I can finish up the back wall here, get this all finished up. But this will allow for her to move all of her privately owned stuff, her private chests, over into this upper space here, which she can then craft away. She wants to throw in a bed, dude. You know, it's her space. She can decorate it the way she wants. That's her space. Well, so here's the thing though, is it's hard for me to put the two panels in the back wall here. I can't put finish the two panels in the back wall, and unfortunately can't put these two last limestone walls in with the windows It's okay. It's okay. You've been having fun. You've been playing stuff like Stardew and everything, and you know, you and you know, you and your girl have been playing that, and I didn't know you're putting. I mean, listen. As soon as I got my carpentry skill was up high enough for me to be able to do this more brick and mortar with the half timber and the limestone with the beautiful glazed windows. Yeah, these ones aren't open. If they were open, I'd be able to move them, but the ones down here aren't. So apparently they're not open. They're private. So I. But yeah, this is going to be like the tavern. So we got like our cooking and brew making and alchemy stuff is going to be here. I guess you could say that it's a tavern, but it basically like a guild hall of sorts, I suppose you could say. I do have to sort of organize this a little bit better. It's just kind of, I threw everything together rather haphazard, but this shack here is actually going to get taken down. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up adding, I'll take the cooking stuff. I'm going to add onto this. So the back wall here, these back walls are going to get taken out. I'm going to throw stairs down to a level down on the lower end. So I'm just going to extend this down a little bit more. And you need regular iron? Okay, well, if I don't have any, but if I come across any in my travels for limestone and granite, I'll make sure to grab some. I'll track it back. I gotta say, the new volumetric cloud system is actually quite nice. I do rather enjoy this. Freaking clouds are beautiful, and they're animated. Look at how pretty that is. Look at how pretty that is. Is that not just absolutely just like gorgeous? It's gorgeous. Clouds move, they're dynamic, they shift. It's like, it's gorgeous. One thing is, though, is they need to make sure that the clouds stick around at night. That's a complaint for me. Big complaint. We need overcast night. The nights are still too clear. They're clear all the time. You can see the stars and the moon. There's no overcast at night. Come on. Work with me. I haven't even seen any overcast during the day yet. I don't need it to rain. Just make it overcast, you know? I do have to say the improvements in the just in the color grading is better too, and the lighting. Like the lighting and the color grading overall are just much better. So Nuts Life, if you're looking for carpentry, look in the main floor here of the carpentry benches, and the wood chopping block are all here on the main floor of the storehouse. Okay. Ground floor of the storehouse. So much clan container, yeah, all the clan stuff is getting moved up here. Now I'm not even done yet. Like this is just kind of the first bang of this. The first shebang, chat. Got to get some doors made too. Need double uppers there and need 2 single doors down below. Got to get them doors built. Anyway, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Zool, walk dogs. Walk the dogs. Okay. Chat, I'm gonna go. Zool and I are gonna go and walk the dogs. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Appreciate the heck out of all of you. Nuts Life, have fun. I hope you get to see some of the new beautiful animated skies and everything that they've added in. Enjoy it. It's good. YouTube, thank you so much as always to those of you who watch over on that platform. I've been throwing down the likes, throwing down the subscribes. It really is nice to see that platform growing. So thank you very much. I truly do appreciate it. Twitch, as always, thank you so much for throwing down follows. Thank you for subs, resubs, and gifted subs. Thank you for bits. And as always, thanks for giving Dad the tiny tip.
Oh my.
I'll just let you all know right now, I'm going to be moving within the next three and a half-ish weeks. And if you guys want to help out at all, that's the best way to do it. Right? That right there, throwing down for the, to help with the moving costs and everything for like, so I need stuff for packing and fuel and all of that to cover it. I realize I'm only moving across town, but it's still gonna take some time. It's gonna take a couple of bucks to get all of that done and squared away. So if you really truly want to help, that right there is the best way to help. So thank you to all of you for being here. I'm gonna get out of here. Go with Zool and we're gonna go walk some doggies. On my way out, YouTube, I don't have anybody to send y'all over to, so I mean, you got somebody you want to go watch on the YouTubles, enjoy, have fun. Thank you for being here. Yourselves a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll see you back